Hello and welcome back. We are currently in Bolivia. We are going to climb, struggle a lot with the weather, visit La Paz, and make it finally to the Lake Titicaca, where we intend to cross the border to Peru. Well, it has been a while since we have posted a video. This is due to many factors, which some of them I will explain later in this video. So stay tuned and enjoy this episode. It's going to be a little bit all over the place, due to the fact that we didn't really feel like filming us struggling in the rainy weather over and over again, so we don't have so much footage from this time, but I hope you still enjoy it, so let's get started.
I was checking if the airframe, the joint is called, was the problem, or was the
joint of the airframe
was the one doing some noises, and he disassembled to check, and it is not. So still we don't know. There's like a weird bouncing noise in the back, in like really underneath the axle, and we still don't know what it is. This is the situation at the moment. What the hell? This is the chaos this morning. Our fruit and bag is here. The climbing bag, which got wet yesterday, here, sitting here on the bench. This is the inner part of the tent, because it's raining and we are trying to dry it. Yeah, this is why the Defender is not a car for these conditions, for winter. And it's exhausting.
Due to the weather, there was only one thing to do: hit the road.
We are in crazy La Paz. We just did some grocery shopping and had something for lunch, just like a hamburger next to the supermarket. And we're going to leave the city as soon as we get some diesel and some petrol, because we cannot even cook at the moment, because we couldn't find like any petrol station that would sell us, and everything else was super small. And yeah. So we will get out and see if we can get what we need, and then we need water as well. It's another topic. And we continue towards Lake Titicaca. We will not make it there. Maybe we climb, maybe we not. If it continues raining like until now, most probably not. But let's see. Looks like that's the red one. That's the other one. That's insane. That's insane. This ice is insane. It's telling me also to go straight, Kai. It's also okay to go straight. Yeah, what? It's crazy, huh? I mean, it's here is worth to stop. What the hell? Here is really nice to stop. The access from this bus, they're completely gone. It's driving sideways. It's extreme!
Don't ask me why, but our Garmin does always like to show us all the markets in every city.
We are in the roundabout. This is the roundabout. We need to get out somewhere to the right, I'm sure. They're selling a lot of things for school, like a lot of books and pencils and so. Looks like it's going to start a school. And then everything else in between for home, like curtains and hundreds of other things. These markets are very dangerous because there's a lot of food and drinks around, and it's just so easy to get out and just buy. So we just got something, we still don't know what it is or how it's called. We were unable to get any diesel or even petrol in La Paz. We have tried several petrol stations and either they don't have us in the system, so they cannot sell us even if they have diesel, or they don't have at all and only have gas. So we need to get out and maybe buy from a shop, small shop again. We still need to get out of La Paz. We just got diesel from this truck and now we need to find a camp spot. We got 50 liters, which is great. 4 liters. Would have been better to get a bit more, and then we will be full before Peru, and then we can get our money of Bolivianos away, but it's what he was able to give us.
We were climbing and climbing while searching for a quiet spot to sleep without being next to a settlement.
Another beautiful morning in Bolivia. And it's a bit beautiful here in the dry season. The Cordillera Real, everything looks amazing, the mountains behind us, but at the moment it's just a nightmare with the rain. Yeah, so no really hiking possibilities unless you go really up and then you have snow, but here it's just a nightmare. So yeah, we are checking also the weather forecast for Bolivia and for Peru, and there's rain everywhere every single day in the mountains. So we are considering other options, skipping even places like Cusco and all that area, even though it's one of the most visited places in South America. But if it stays like it is right now, it's just not pleasurable at all in the car with 3 people. So maybe we consider going more to the coast, to Arequipa and to the coast. Maybe we are lucky and we have less rain there and can enjoy a bit the outdoors.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Drive 800 meters, then leave ferry.
I had to be careful to get out of the car from the back to don't fall into the water.
We ended up driving a lot this day and finally made it to Lake Titicaca. The weather gave us a welcoming break, but due to the forecast looking bad for the next days, we took a room for 2 nights to relax and follow up on some stuff.
Hola, Luna. We are in Copacabana, next to Lake Titicaca in Bolivia. We stayed here for a couple of days. The weather was terrible, so it was good to stay in our hostel for a bit and eat a bit of the fruit that we have before crossing to Peru. We put the last time here diesel in Bolivia. Actually, it's going to be the only time we paid the foreign price, which is over €1 or something per liter. And we spent all the Bolivianos we had, which is great. And now we're going to the border. Welcome to Peru! The border was okay, but it was actually one of the borders that they asked more questions. First of all, it was like in Chile, we could not pass any fruits or vegetables. In the end, it was not like everything, but just took a big part of what we could not eat the last days. And apart from that, they checked also insurance for the car. So we did a Mercosur, so for South America, for all the countries we're going. So that was great. I showed it in the phone and it was no problem. And then we also had a bit of a doubt, how many days are we going to get, because we were also in Peru. I think we get 90 days again. And they check again the car later for all the PIN and everything to check that the car, it's actually the car that's in the papers. But yeah, it took a bit longer than expected, or comparing to other borders. We just did 300,000 kilometers, or the car has 300,000 kilometers on the clock. We are leaving Puno, and actually we're going to leave the mountains and go south towards Arequipa. We decided finally we're not going to go to Cusco or the Sacred Valley. In the mountains, the weather forecast is showing rain every single day for March, and even we could be guessing also April, beginning of April. So the thing is, yes, Machu Picchu is the most important Inca historical ruins in the world, but we are not sure if going there, having rain every day, being most probably not able to see it because of the fog, it's worth all the struggle and all the tourism and all that, all the way. I don't think it's the time to go there, personally. It's sad because I think I want to see it at one point in my life, but it's maybe not the right time to do it. So what we're going to do is go to Arequipa. The weather is a lot better there, still clouds, but not really like the rain we are seeing in the mountains. And there's some climbing there, which is great. We are going to maybe go climbing for the next days. Eat some good food in Peru, because Arequipa is also very famous for the food, the kind of mix they have from different cultures. So that's something we will for sure do. And then go to the coast directly from Arequipa to the coast around Ilo, I think it is. It's desert, and most probably is one of the best places to get sun, like no rain at all, which it would be really nice after Bolivia. And maybe surf. That's also another thing. We still don't know if we will get any waves, because it's not the season at the moment for consistent waves at the time there in Peru. So, but let's see how it goes. And then maybe visit some canyons. We will see how we feel.
But this is a story for next time. Hello everybody! First of all, I wanted to apologize that our uploads got so infrequent. The end of the trip got overlaid with several struggles. The car was not so fit anymore, we were a bit tired of traveling, and some questions were bugging us. Like, what are we going to do in the future? How do we going to generate an income? Where do you want to settle? And all those kinds of things that if you have a big breaking point in life will naturally bug you. Having said that, it's now almost a year ago that we have been in Bolivia when this video will go online. So a lot of things had happened since then. We settled down in Spain. Irati is working. I'm currently still looking for a job, and so I will be the one that makes the videos. So bear with me, I'm not as good as Irati. She did the last videos like since probably the Middle East. So I hope there will not be a huge drop in quality, but that's going to be how it is. We lived through, as I said before, a lot of struggles in the end of the trip. The car was not so fit and we had a couple of close calls. So stay tuned, and I hope you will enjoy the last couple of episodes. I wanted to say thank you to everybody that supported us during the trip, and also to all of you that reached out and asked how we were doing, where we were at. That helped a lot to get back the motivation to do some videos and to bring that series to an end. So thank you to everybody, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of the series. Until then, there's only one thing to say: enjoy the ride and see you in the next video.